remain standing for the national anthem of the Cooperative Republic of Guyana, led for us Police Force Band. Thank you. Please be seated. I am Dr. Nigel Gravesandy, University Registrar and Chair of this morning's proceedings, the third ceremony of the 58th Convocation of the Turkine campus of the university. Excellency the President of the Cooperative Republic of Guyana, Honorable Prime Minister, we acknowledge the presence of Guyana's distinguished Minister with responsibility for health, who is joining us in person, and the Minister for Education and other cabinet ministers. Members of Parliament, members of the Diplomatic Corps, Permanent Secretary and senior government officials of our Republic, Chancellor of the University, Vice Chancellor and Principal of the University of Guyana, members of the University Council, Deputy Vice Chancellors and members of the senior management team, Chairman of the Committee of Deans, faculty, staff of academic and administrative units of the University of Guyana, members of the corporate community, as well as representatives from the print and electronic media, family, relatives, and friends of the class of 2024, attending both in person and virtually. And the reason for our presence, the graduates of the class of 2024, numbering 3,503 so far. Let's give them a big and tremendous round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, Chancellor, I have the very special honor of requesting you, sir, to declare open this third ceremony of the 58th Convocation exercise of the University of Guyana's Turkine campus, and I so invite you to do so. Let us welcome our esteemed Chancellor.
Good morning and welcome to you all. Special welcome to you with whom I worked for quite a while of my professional life, Minister Anthony. On behalf of the members of the 2023-24 Council, the Vice Chancellor, and the senior management team from the University of Guyana, I thank you most sincerely for joining us on this joyous occasion. It is an occasion of celebration for the landmark achievement of our graduates from the College of Medical Sciences, the College of Behavioral Sciences, and the Institute of Human Resilience, Strategic Security, and Environmental Sciences. At this ceremony, we are particularly pleased to welcome Dr. Narinder Singh and Ms. Pauline Thomas, folklorist and performing artist, popularly known as Auntie Comsey. They have graced us with their distinguished presence, Dr. Singh in person and Auntie Comsey online. We thank them sincerely for their agreement to accept the conferment of the honorary doctorate degrees. Let us give them a warm University of Guyana welcome. I am also asking the graduates and the graduating class to acknowledge your appreciation for all those who assisted you along the way. Your parents and guardians, spouses, siblings, friends, the faculty and staff of UG, and fellow students. Let us acknowledge them with love. As the announcement of the 2024 graduation exercises from the UG administration aptly points out, this year's convocation ceremonies are extremely special as the university will bring down the curtains on its 60th anniversary celebrations. I therefore take this opportunity to acknowledge the roles of the Department of Philanthropy, Alumni, and Civic Engagement, PACE, and the Department of Events, Conferences, and Communications, DEC, together with the Technical Operations Services Unit of the Office of the Vice Chancellor, for coordinating most of the events, including the production of this graduation exercise. These units that may properly be described as the engine room of the university, as well as entities of outreach like the University of Guyana Foundation, the Alumni, and the Guyana diaspora in the United States, United Kingdom, Canada, and the Caribbean. They all play a very important role in planning and implementing many of the 60th anniversary events. These events, ladies and gentlemen, have demonstrated UG's global presence, its place as a major development partner, and its achievements that are highly recognized and honored locally, regionally, and internationally. The graduation class joins the over 60,000 graduates that are products of this university in its 61st year of existence. They include presidents of the Republic of Guyana, scores of ministers of government, and countless others who have gone on to serve at high levels in both the private and public sectors, nationally, regionally, and internationally. At a recent meeting and greeting event for UG alumni and friends in Los Angeles, among the gathering, for example, were Mr. Raymond Degar, the Guyana Honorary Consulate for Los Angeles, members of the Guyana Medical Relief in Los Angeles, and one of the first graduates of the University of Guyana, Mr. Nigel Glasgow, who rose to the position of Chief Planner for the city of Los Angeles. And there are many, many more other examples of goodwill and networking possibilities for UG growing international prestige in major cities, in major countries around the world. You, the class of 2024, are graduating as medical doctors, behavioral scientists, and futurists whose skills are most relevant to the development of Guyana and CARICOM and are in high demand. We are happy to note that the new medical complex at the Turkine campus, scheduled to be completed by March 2025, will include state-of-the-art teaching and research facilities, which will redound to the benefit of this nation with reverberations across the Caribbean region. We acknowledge the partnership with the government of Guyana, including especially the Ministry of Health, and funding from external sources, which make this important contribution to our health and well-being a reality. This college is also expanding its offerings to include important fields, and one important field, respiratory management, at a very important aspect of preventative care. It is also my pleasure to note and have you acknowledge that the College of Behavioral Sciences is creating history today, graduating the inaugural batch of students with the BSc in psychology. It also gives me pleasure to point out that among the major innovations of this university in recent times is the Institute of Human Resilience, Strategic Security, and the Future, which has already produced the common academic space for international, multicultural, and cross-disciplinary specialization. These galvanize funding and intellectual resources, catapulting UG to global recognition. Already, the Institute supports several courses focusing on resiliency, trauma, and development, the relevance for which is fully dramatized by the COVID-19 epidemic, when most of you graduating today joined the University of Guyana. But also important is that the Institute offers a master's degree in development studies developed for the military in Guyana and the CARICOM region, and features work on youth and the futures. For these pioneering ventures, UG snagged the prestigious International Perry Award in 2023. And for this feat, we must congratulate the Vice Chancellor and her senior management team, which in collaboration with the Guyana Military High Command, led by Chief of Staff, Defense Staff Omar Khan, sanctioned and supported by the Commander-in-Chief, President Irfan Ali, made this incredible enterprise a reality. And now, Yours is therefore the responsibility to sustain the pedigree of your colleges and institutes, and thereby help keep the flag of this national university flying high. And in so doing, help the university to attract additional support for further innovations through path-breaking research. Yours is the further responsibility to reach back and help others in your families and communities to climb the academic ladder, and also to keep UG continuing to excel as a national treasure of which you can be truly proud and which guarantees the value of your certification. I wish this graduation class of 2024 continued success and blessings as you chart the way forward. And with these few words of welcome, I take pleasure in declaring open this third session of the 54th Convocation of the University of Guyana at the Turkine campus. Ladies and gentlemen, let the graduation ceremony begin.
Thank you kindly, Chancellor. And the university community would wish to especially welcome at today's ceremony those who have journeyed from Jamaica, from St. Lucia, and from Belize and Grenada, who are part of our graduation class. Let's give our regional brothers and sisters a big round of applause, please. Conferral of honorary degrees. Chancellor, it is my pleasure to invite the orator, Miss Bonita Hunter, Deputy Dean of the Faculty of Education and Humanities, to read the citation for the first of our two honorees this morning, Dr. Pauline Thomas, and to ask Chancellor that you allow her to so do and to have the response virtually. Please help me welcome Ms. Bonita Hunter to do the first citation.
Thank you, Registrar. All protocols having been observed, Chancellor, today our nominee for the award of an honorary doctorate for excellence in arts and letters, Pauline Thomas, born in the small village of Friendship, Myconi on the east coast of Demerara, was the eldest of 8 children, born to Ralph and Edna MacArthur Thomas. Her childhood and upbringing were marked by the vibrant cultural heritage of Guyana, which laid the foundation for her later work in arts, storytelling, and advocacy. A household name revered for her charismatic presence on stage and over the airways, Pauline Thomas has used her talents as a storyteller, comedian, and singer to shape the cultural landscape of Guyana. Chancellor, Pauline Thomas, affectionately known as Auntie Comsey, is a living legend whose name resonates deeply within the realms of storytelling, folklore, and cultural preservation. Her legacy has not only enriched the artistic community in Guyana, but has also influenced the diaspora. Pauline Thomas, beloved Auntie Kamsi, became a dear cultural figure in Guyana through her extensive work in the performing arts. Her captivating performances at Theatre Guild of Guyana set the standard for stage acting in the country, earning her widespread admiration for her ability to blend humor, pathos, and cultural nuances in her roles. Her mastery of the craft was evident as she brought to life stories that reflected the daily lives and struggles and humor of ordinary Guyanese people. Chancellor, it was her work as Auntie Kamsi on the radio that truly solidified her status as a national icon. Thomas created that character, Auntie Kamsi, in the 1970s, and her Creole skits were aired thrice weekly on the Guyana Broadcasting Radio, GBC. These radio programs were not merely entertainment. They were a celebration of Guyanese language, identity, and resilience. Each episode of our Creolese comedy program was eagerly anticipated by thousands of listeners who tuned in to hear her witty take on social issues, all delivered in the distinct and melodic rhythms of the Guyanese Creole language, Shebinta Creolese. Yes, Chancellor. Auntie Kamsi's talent for using humor to shed light on societal issues was unparalleled. Her performances captured the essence of the Guyanese experiencing, making people laugh, while provoking thoughtful reflection. Certainly, Chancellor, as a storyteller, Pauline Thomas stands as one of the most influential figures in preserving Guyanese folklore. She emphasized that Guyanese Creoles, though often marginalized, should be cherished and shared with the world. Thomas used her influence to accompany this and extended her voice far beyond the confines of the studio or stage, leaving an indelible mark on how Guyanese stories are told, valued, affirming the significance. Without a doubt, Chancellor, Pauline Thomas showcased her versatility and commitment to the arts, creating a lasting impact of the people with whom she communicated. Her powerful voice, honed through years of dedication and passion, not only delighted audiences, but also served as a symbol of Guyanese excellence in the arts, and her contributions to Guyanese art have been celebrated throughout the numerous prestigious awards and recognitions, both locally and internationally. Each of these awards speaks to the breadth and impact of her work, confirming her status as a cultural luminary and an artistic pioneer who influenced and shaped the identity of the Guyanese arts community. Chancellor, this one is important. Adding to her accomplishments, Pauline Thomas exemplifies a lifelong commitment to learning and personal growth at the remarkable age of 79. When many would have considered their professional journey complete, she earned a Bachelor of Arts degree in World Religion and Fine Arts Studio from the University of Toronto. This academic pursuit was not just a personal achievement, but a powerful message to all that learning and self-improvement has no age limit. Her academic success stands as a testament to her relentless pursuit of knowledge and her intellectual curiosity, which is truly noteworthy. Today, at the age of 103, Chancellor, Pauline Thomas continues to embody the spirit of Guyanese. Her voice, once a staple in Guyanese households, now serves as a symbol of resilience, cultural pride, and the transformative power of art. Chancellor, For her outstanding and unforgettable contributions in the field of culture and performance, the University of Guyana is honored to present Pauline Thomas, better known as Auntie Kamsi, for the conferral of an honorary doctorate for excellence in arts and letters, honoris causa.
Chancellor, I now request that you confer in absentia, but virtually, the honorary Dr. Pauline Thomas with the honorary degree of Doctorate of Literature, and I now invite you to so do now.
By virtue of the powers entrusted to me under the University of Guyana Act and the statutes thereunder, I have the honor to confer on Ms. Pauline the honorary doctorate of literature, letters and literature, honoris causa.
Please.
Oh, this is Pauline Thomas.
And in this context, may I ask her, Chancellor, to receive the instrument or certificate on behalf of Dr. Pauline Thomas.
Thank you very much. We have promised the 103-year-old Dr. Thomas that we will deliver to her at her home in Toronto next month this award. So I'm just going to receive it symbolically. Thank you.
Thank you kindly, Vice Chancellor. The symbolic presentation of the instrument. Let's give. Thank you. Chancellor, may I now invite the orator, Ms. Bonita Hunter, Deputy Dean in the Faculty of Education and Humanities, to read the citation, to receive the response which is being delivered virtually by Dr. Pauline Thomas on this very special occasion. Let us listen to her response and acceptance virtually.
Oh, this is Pauline Thomas. Thanks a million to the Chancellor, Vice Chancellor, and the next in line for conferring such an honor on me. The highest institution in the land could offer me the highest position is possible. Having spent a lot of time and effort training in singing as a classical soprano, I can't believe that it is Kamsi who gets the nod. I can't believe that just studying our people, I noted their mannerisms and their gestures and their language. Now, have you noticed? Intonation and the change of the tone can change the whole meaning of a sentence. Have you ever noticed that two syllables can tell a whole story? In how many ways can you say eh? In how many ways can you say Clearly is an important means of communication, and it should be understood and employed when necessary. It is not an official language, and it can't be used as in a formal setting, but it should be understood. When I first started doing anti-comcy, and one of my friends, I use the word friends advisedly, said, "Why must Pauline get on like that?" Now my argument is that we should not discourage queries. It's a means of communication. To give an example, if a woman goes to the doctor and she said, "Doctor, my foot hurting me," the doctor begins to look at an area between her heel and toe, out below her ankle. Whereas in Creolese, she really means the whole leg, starting from the hip going down to the toe. So I keep arguing that comcy should be understood, and sometimes it will be necessary to employ it. Thanks a million for recognizing me with such an high honor. Bye-bye.
Indefatigable style. Our second honorary. Chancellor, I now have the honor of inviting the orator, the Deputy Dean and the Faculty of Education and Humanities, to read the citation for our next honoree, present in person, Dr. Narendra Singh. Let us welcome Ms. Bonita Hunter as she reads the citation.
Thank you, Registrar. All protocols have been observed, and so, Chancellor, our job is not to judge. Our job is not to figure out if someone deserves something. Our job is to lift the fallen, to restore the broken, and to heal the hurting. Dr. Narendra Chetram Singh, BSc, MBBS, FRPC, it's a long line of qualifications, and fondly known as Dr. Nar Singh by his associates, is an extremely talented, qualified, and gifted person who has made it his lifelong goal to heal the hurting children and make them well. Dr. Singh was born at Georgetown Public Hospital Corporation, in those days it was public hospital, and grew up in the compound. His father, Dr. Chetram Singh, was a CEO at that public hospital and also served as CEO of the New Amsterdam and Linden hospitals. This medical background and environment inspired Chet's son, that's what they called him, Chet's son, our honoree, to become a doctor himself. Dr. Singh has attributed his immense success to the support that he received from his family. And there's a lot of support, 5 brothers and 1 lovely sister who is with us this morning. Chancellor, Dr. Singh is acknowledged as an extraordinary healthcare leader who has devoted his professional life as a physician to global pediatric and neonatal healthcare. In fact, he founded a charitable organization, Guyana Help the Kids, in 2009, now called Giving Health to Kids, which harnesses the immense power of education to address neonatal and infant mortality rates in Guyana. This very successful initiative has significantly reduced those infant mortality rates. Chancellor, our brilliant and dedicated honorary has partnered with our government and the University of Guyana to create a residency program and a neonatal nursing program. He also introduced modern technologies and implemented contemporary practices, which led to a 40% decrease on mortality rates in the first year. Chancellor, learning is a lifelong journey, and the pursuit of wisdom is a path to success, fulfillment, and personal growth. The prolific research profile of Dr. Singh is one which demonstrates his lifelong journey. He has published a book, Pediatric Critical Care Handbook, several chapters, and over 100 peer-reviewed articles and abstracts. Should I attempt to articulate them, you are going to pelt me off the stage. I will be here for far longer than I'm permitted to be. His area of interest in global health included development of two major areas in third world countries. One, a sustainable model for pediatric postgraduate education, and two, an effective, sustainable model for neonatal care. Chancellor, University and Queen's University, as well as Assistant Professor of Pediatrics, Faculty of Medicine, University of Toronto. Spanning his professional life, Dr. Singh has received numerous awards, including the Honorary Doctorate of Laws, York University, Meritorious Service Medal of Canada, the Royal College of Physicians and Surgeons of Canada, Prix d'Excellence, Specialist of the Year, the Professionalism Award from the Government of Guyana. Our honoree is a member of several prestigious professional organizations which serve to enhance his extensive portfolio in the area of pediatric care. Besides hospital service, research, and membership in several organizations, Dr. Singh is also a teacher, and I honor that. He has been awarded the Teacher of the Year award several times. In addition, he developed a unique curriculum for pediatric postgraduate program in Guyana, designed specifically to meet our special needs. He also lectures in both undergraduate and graduate programs at the University of Guyana, and I think a group of his students are graduating today. Through his commitment, dedication, and passion to ensure pediatric health over the years, he has been afforded research funding from which Guyana has benefited significantly. Most recently, in 2023, Dr. Singh received $2.5 million from Foreign Affairs Canada to pursue a project entitled Delivering Maternal, Newborn, and Child Health in Guyana's Interior. Chancellor, there is so much more that can be said today about our honoree, but we will need a lot more time that we don't have. So, Chancellor, it is a pleasure to present researcher extraordinaire, outstanding teacher, caring doctor, committed philanthropist, Dr. Narendra Chaitram Singh, and request that you exercise the power vested in you by the Council of the University of Guyana and honor him by conferring upon him the Doctor of Science, honoris causa.
Chancellor, I now request that you, in accordance with the University Act and statutes, confer on the honoree, Dr. Narendra Singh, the honorary doctorate in sciences.
Ladies and gentlemen, by the virtue of the powers entrusted to me under the University of Guyana Act and the statutes made thereunder, I have the great honor to confer on Narendra Chetram Singh the Honorary Doctorate of Sciences, honoris causa.
An integral part of the conferral of the honorary degree is the solemn robing of the honoree. Chancellor, I now invite the Vice Chancellor to join you in robing our honoree, Dr. Narendra Singh. And the instrument, the certificate of this honorary doctorate will now be presented to Dr. Narendra Singh. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Dr. Narendra Singh. Please give a tremendous round of appreciation and applause. Chancellor, I now invite the Honorary Dr. Narendra Singh, who has just been conferred, to deliver the feature address at this morning's congregation. Please be seated.
Thank you and good morning. Before I start, I'd like you all to give yourselves, the graduates, a huge round of applause for your achievements. But at the same time, you would not be here without the dedication of your faculty. So I'd like you to give them an equal round of applause, please. Thank you. I'd like to recognize His Excellency, the President of Guyana, Dr. Mohamed Irfan Ali. I'd like also to recognize the presence today of the Honorable Minister of Health, Dr. Frank Anthony. Not sure whether the Minister of Education is here, but I'd like to recognize her as well, the Honorable Dr. Priya Mani Chand. In addition, I'd like to recognize the Chancellor of the University of Guyana and the various Vice Chancellors, members of the head table, distinguished faculty, family, friends, and most importantly, the graduates of this year. I'm truly honored and deeply humbled to receive this recognition. Developing this program to save babies at birth was never about receiving accolades. It was born out of a desire to make a real difference in the lives of the youngest and most vulnerable of our society, our babies. To see it save lives of hundreds of babies in this country of my birth, is profoundly meaningful to me. I'm deeply thankful for the support and commitment of everyone who has worked at my side. I'd like to acknowledge my parents, my wife, Dr. Shirley Sitt, who's here today, who has been the foundation upon many of the achievements that I've achieved today. I'd like to also acknowledge the board members of Giving Health to Kids, particularly Dr. Leif Nillen, who probably deserves this award as much as I do. But I also want to recognize other members of my board. My sister here today, Aruna Faria, who has been step by step with me along the way. Many of my students that have graduated over the program over the years have also worked along with me, and I'd like to recognize some of them today. because they are currently the leaders of pediatric and neonatal care in Guyana. You may recognize some of them. And it's not an exhaustive list, by the way. Dr. Sarah Singh, Dr. Winsome Scott, Dr. Clive Bowman, Dr. Arnell Sparman, Dr. Sherry Lynn Stanton, Dr. Florenda Chin. And these are people who have worked tirelessly along the way. Thank you. The faith of pediatrics and neonatology is in very good hands with many of the people that I've mentioned so far on the list. This honor is as much theirs as their strength, resilience, and genuine love for babies inspire me daily. I also want to extend my thanks and appreciation to the Honorable Minister of Health as well as His Excellency, Dr. Irfan Ali, because they have dedicated quite a large sum of funds to purchase neonatal equipment that are truly life-saving, not only for the regional hospitals along the coastline, but also for the hinterland region as well. So please give Dr. Anthony a huge hand, please. It is a privilege to stand before you here today in a place so filled with excitement, promise, and potential. Today we celebrate your accomplishments, and in so doing, I'm reminded of my own journey, one that began more than 50 years ago in my beloved country, Guyana. Though I left Guyana 5 decades ago, my love for it has only deepened with time. The memories of my roots, my culture, my music, my people, and of course my curry will always stay with me. I still remember so many of the slangs of Guyana that I use today, such as when I greet people in Guyana, I still say, "Wapninde." I acknowledge them by saying, "Ahe." And when I wake up in the morning, I would say to my wife, "I broke up." And there's some other phrases that I can use that it's probably not the appropriate forum to use it, but I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. I'm deeply grateful for the opportunities my adopted country has afforded me, opportunities that have in some small way allowed me to give back to the land of my birth. Through a very generous grant of $2.5 million from Global Affairs Canada, we've embarked on another project in collaboration with the Ministry of Health to reduce the neonatal and maternal mortality in the hinterland regions of Guyana, such as Region 1, 7, 8, and 9. It is one of the most profound blessings of my life to be able to honor both my heritage and my adopted home, contributing in whatever small way I can. But today is your day. As you embark on your personal journey, I'd like to share 3 guiding principles that have been instrumental to me. Lessons I've learned over the years by making numerous mistakes. I hope they will help you build rich lives in meaning, success, and compassion. First and foremost, at this stage in your life, you're stepping into a world brimming with possibilities, a country rich in untapped potential, eager for those who dare to reach beyond the ordinary. Differentiate yourself. I repeat, differentiate yourself. What is your value proposition that sets you apart from others? What is the skill or knowledge that few people have that allows you to rise to the top? Set yourself apart by pursuing excellence, honing your skills, and finding ways to bring value to whatever it is you do. Remember, this is just the first step in your journey of learning. By striving to be the best version of yourself, you honor not only your own aspirations, but also the faith of all who have supported you on this journey, especially your parents and your family, many of them who are here today. Secondly, focus on family. Family in all forms is the foundation upon which we can realize our full potential. Whether it's a parent, a sibling, a partner, or a friend, family provides us the support, perspective, and encouragement we need to pursue our dreams. Success is sweeter when shared with those you love. Family will remind you who changed your diapers when your head gets too big for your graduation cap. They will remind you, so hold your family close, nurture these relationships, because they will be the bedrock of your life, as they have been in mine. And third, remember to give back to the less fortunate. My father, Chetram Singh, as was mentioned earlier, who used to be the administrator of the Georgetown Hospital, among other hospitals, was the guiding light in my life. Would often say, Nar, it's a sin to be given these skills and not use them to help humanity. This wisdom has remained with me, serving as a reminder that success without service is an empty pursuit. You've been given an incredible gift, a chance to learn, grow, and build your own future. But this education, these skills, and these opportunities, they come with a profound responsibility. To whom much is given, much is expected. Whether it's through volunteering, mentoring, or sharing your skills with those in need, I urge you to find ways to make a difference. The true measure of a life well lived is the impact we have on others. Finally, carry the spirit of excellence. Cherish your family, and never hesitate to reach out with a helping hand. In doing so, you will find purpose, you'll find fulfillment, and you'll find the strength to overcome whatever challenge faces you in life. This is a remarkable class of graduates. I extend my warm congratulations to you and your family. May you go forth with courage, compassion, and just enough common sense to know when to phone your parents. Make Guyana and the world a better place. And remember, one dati bildam. So keep pushing forward, one step at a time. I thank you and I congratulate you and your family.
We thank Dr. Narendra Singh for his very insightful and instructive remarks. Thank you. Please be seated. Let's give him a big round of applause, please. Chancellor, please allow me now to ask the Chancellor and the Vice Chancellor to make a presentation on behalf of the entire university community to Dr. Narendra Singh as a show of our appreciation and fondness. Thank you kindly. Chancellor, we strive assiduously for both inclusivity and diversity in the delivery of quality tertiary education at the University of Guyana. Part of this diversity is to showcase the cultural talent of our students. In this context, therefore, Chancellor, allow me to invite Mr. Damien Lane, a third-year student from the Faculty of Natural Sciences that will do a saxophone rendition for us. Let us welcome Mr. Damian Lane as he performs on the saxophone. Big round of applause, please. Brother Damian, a third-year student in the Faculty of Natural Sciences. Thank you so kindly, Damien, for that rendition. Chancellor, I have the pleasure of inviting the 2024 winner of the President's Medal, Ms. Shaniza Rohini Prasad, with a perfect GPA competitive of 4.0, who has already journeyed to the People's Republic of China and is now pursuing further studies. In this context, Chancellor, we seek your permission to have Ms. Shaniza Rohini Prasad deliver the valedictory address via video. Let us appropriately welcome her as we listen to the 2024 valedictory address.
Courage doesn't always roar. Sometimes courage is that quiet voice at the end of the day saying, I will try again tomorrow. I once read this quote and it resonated within me to no end. And today, as I stand here addressing the graduating class of 2024, it resonates within me once again. Not because I believe myself to be the most courageous person out there, but because there were countless nights where there was nothing more that I wanted to do than to give up. Countless nights where I'd go to bed crying over unfinished assignments or topics I simply couldn't seem to understand at that moment. But I always told myself, I will try again tomorrow. And the next morning would arrive, and I would sit down and I would try again. And that happened over and over the past few years. It happened over and over until that day in June where I submitted my last assignment. And I know that this is a story every single one of you sitting there wearing that glorious gown can relate to. I know every single one of us had that moment, those many moments, where we believed we could not take another step forward, where we believed we were constantly taking steps back, yet we tried again and again and again until we reached this point, reached this glorious day. For that, I want to congratulate every single one of you for the immense amount of effort, the sweat and the tears, the dedication, and most of all, the love you've poured into obtaining this certification. You deserve this honor, and I hope you are genuinely proud of yourself for what you have accomplished. I would like to invite you to please give yourself a round of applause. I would like to continue by sharing a bit of my journey and what it took to get me here. As many of you, I started this journey in the year 2020, during the peak of the pandemic. Being born and based in Venezuela, I was ready to move my life to Guyana and start over there to obtain this degree. However, the pandemic started and our classrooms became virtual. Being in Venezuela, I never had the chance to meet my peers or the professors I often had discussions with during class. I didn't have the chance to partake in any sports, clubs, or activities, and this really was not how I envisioned my university life. I sometimes felt very distant from everyone, even though we heard each other in class every day. I'm sure a lot of us here can relate to this. However, in 2023, I made the big decision of moving to Guyana. Life on campus had already long started back, and it was killing me to not be part of anything. I moved mid-semester, and that was generally one of the hardest moments of my university career. I missed and had to catch up on a lot of classes once I made it to Guyana, and then I had to focus on doing well in class whilst trying to settle into a new country with a new base of life, new environment, and new culture, all while being away from my family who was back home in Venezuela. It was genuinely so hard, and once again, there were so many moments I'd spend the night crying by myself in that small one-bedroom apartment because I really felt like I could not go on. However, moving to Guyana was one of the best decisions I have ever made for myself, both personally and professionally. I discovered a new, even more resilient side of myself I never knew could exist. I sacrificed so much and went through so many hardships, yet in the end, I had that university life I always envisioned. I actively participated in many clubs, met many of my peers and professors, volunteered, and obtained achievements I never even dreamed of. In the end, I became someone who I believe can represent my faculty and the University of Guyana well. Standing here as a valedictorian is an honor that goes beyond any title or recognition. For me, it represents a journey of growth, resilience, and perseverance. Personally, it symbolizes the strength I found in myself to navigate every challenge that came my way, whether it was adapting to a new country, overcoming moments of self-doubt, or embracing each experience with an open heart. And professionally, it stands as a reminder of the responsibility I hold, to represent not just my own achievements, but the values and hard work of every single student who has walked this path with me. Being here means that I've become a person who can, with pride, carry forward the spirit of this institution and everything it has given me. In saying all of this, I would like to first acknowledge every single person who has helped me become that person I just spoke of. A few days ago, after hearing the news, a few of my former classmates messaged me to congratulate me, and I told them that day, and I tell them again today, thank you. Thank you for your continuous support and your unwavering friendship, for those moments where you helped me get through situations you may not have even known I was going through. During my first few days of being admitted into the university, I heard this phrase going around a lot. You can't get through UG without a good circle of friends. And today, I acknowledge just how true this phrase is. Without these wonderful classmates, without these beautiful colleagues, I don't think I would have ever made it this far. So from the bottom of my heart, I want to once again thank you for everything you have done for me without even knowing it. And this is a thank you that goes out to every single graduate student who has been a friend to someone else. Your friendship has been truly appreciated. To the amazing professors who were much more than just lecturers, but also mentors, who taught us much more than what was just listed in the course outline. Thank you. Thank you for challenging us and playing a role in us becoming who we are today. And to every single staff member who works tirelessly to support us, thank you for being the steady hands behind the scenes of everything. I also want to express my heartfelt thanks to God, whose presence and support have carried me through the darkest and brightest moments of this journey. And without His strength, none of us would be here today. And lastly, and arguably most importantly, thank you to my family. I cannot end this speech without mentioning them. The sacrifices my parents made for me to be able to even study in the University of Guyana, there will never be enough words to showcase my gratitude to them. This achievement is for them. If there were ever moments where I felt like I wanted to give up, moments where I felt like I genuinely could not go on, the sacrifices my parents made, my parents would just pop into my mind, leading me to start over with more vigor and renewed courage. From my days of logging on into class from my mom's laptop to leaning on them from afar while I was in Guyana, I owe this milestone to them. Thank you, Mom and Dad. In ending, I would like to remind my fellow graduates of what this day really means. It means you can overcome anything. Through these years, we have learned to adapt, persevere, and stay true and focused on what we want to achieve. This certification is not only a symbol of what we can achieve academically, it is a testament to our resilient spirits, our commitment, and our strengths. You have worked so incredibly hard for the past few years, and sitting here today is simply proof of what you can achieve, and a solid foundation of what you will go on to achieve in the future. This is the end of one journey, but the start of a new one with just as many possibilities. If there are ever moments of uncertainty, please, I urge you to remember this day. Remember this feeling of sitting here and wearing these gowns we've seen our seniors before us wear, and tell yourself you will try again tomorrow. On behalf of all my fellow graduates, I want to express our deepest gratitude to the University of Guyana for providing us with not only an education, but the guidance and resources to thrive, even in the toughest times. Congratulations once again to the class of 2024. May we continue to carry forward the lessons we've learned, continue to grow, and may we always have the courage to pursue our dreams, the same courage that led us to this day. Please know that the future awaits you. It is yours to shape and yours to live as you please. Thank you.
We thank our valedictorian and winner of the President's Medal. Chancellor, the Honorable Priya D. Manik-Chan, MP, has policy responsibility for the educational sector, including tertiary education. The university, therefore, is particularly happy to have the Honorable Minister with responsibility for education, Honorable Priya Manik-Chan, deliver a charge to the graduates, and that will be done via video.
I'm happy to celebrate the advancements made by all our citizens. This graduation ceremony is noteworthy, as you now comprise the largest cohort to graduate from the University of Guyana. It is my sincere hope that this accomplishment, which you will undoubtedly share with your friends and family, will propel you to attaining even greater levels of output within your respective spheres. As students of the University of Guyana, it is virtually impossible to traverse these halls, engage colleagues, faculty, and the extended UG family without developing an acute sense of its core principles. This institutional framework was fashioned from the aspirations and lofty expectations for the development of our relatively young nation through the quality of the individuals it produces. As you now take your place among the thousands who have successfully emerged, we can only hope that you have fully internalized and appreciate the binding responsibilities you now take on as children of Guyana's soil. As you now look across our highly diverse and complex landscape, I fully expect that you do so through a different lens from when you entered. You are now charged to be problem solvers within our midst. The cohort of intrepid, critical-minded trailblazers, ushering in a new era of prosperity for the citizens of this nation. As a people, we are all too familiar with the long-standing challenges we have faced in the areas of health, education, our need for sustainable infrastructure, the adequacy and quality of food, water, and energy, to name a few. It is through your commitment to professional service to our nation that we will address these challenges and devise a new dispensation and future reality. It is your innovation and prowess that will enable us to embrace these changes with confidence. Most of all, the quality of our citizens is our greatest asset. I charge you to utilize the knowledge and skills you've acquired to advance our common humanity. The Guyana we know and love is a compendium of our shared struggles and accomplishments. We must now devote our efforts towards achieving our collective objectives within a context of greater camaraderie and passion for each other's realities. We must find ways of engaging our fellow citizens within an environment of trust and goodwill towards each other. Seek out ways in which we can better listen to each other, remind ourselves of our shared goals and intertwined destinies. As you find your calling in this world, share your talents widely and freely. I charge you to be rooted in your Guyanese-ness while being citizens of the world. We can now be found virtually in every corner of the globe, and as such, you must now carve your niche with the sure knowledge and confidence of having a solid foundation, strong value systems, and the appropriate dispositions to make a significant difference in the world. Leap at the opportunities to restructure our lives and better define our legacies as a people. It is my sincere privilege and honor to convey the heartfelt pride and best wishes of the government and people of Guyana to you, the graduating class. The joy we feel today in what you have already accomplished is only eclipsed by the confidence reposed in you for even greater future attainments. God bless you all.
Thank you very much, Minister for Education. Chancellor, the university community is particularly honored and very pleased to have His Excellency, the President of the Cooperative Republic, Dr. Mohammed Irfan Ali, deliver a congratulatory message from the office of the President, and he will do so now via video. Please let us appropriately welcome the President as he makes his congratulatory message.
Today belongs to you. Tomorrow to us all. Chancellor, Vice Chancellor, esteemed faculty heads, other members of the academic community of the University of Guyana, proud family members, friends, and most importantly, the graduates of the University of Guyana. Congratulations. The 58th Convocation of the University of Guyana belongs to you, our graduates. It is an occasion to celebrate the hard work and dedication you've shown to reach this milestone. Whether you're leaving here with a degree, diploma, or certificate, know that you've achieved something remarkable, and we're incredibly proud of you. Nothing comes without sacrifice. You'll spend countless hours tirelessly pouring hours into lectures, tutorials, research assignments, and exams. Today, you reap the rewards of all those sacrifices you made. As you graduate, know that your country needs you like never before. You're graduating into a country immersed in the most transformative period in its history. The economy of Guyana is growing, expanding, and being reshaped right before your eyes. The traditional sectors that have served us well as the backbone of our economy for decades are modernizing. The oil and gas sector, just a few years ago, a distant dream, is now a force that is helping to propel our development. We are solidifying an industrial base, investing in manufacturing and services, and creating new opportunities in non-traditional sectors like tourism, innovation, digitization. This is not just progress. It is a structural transformation that will shape the lives of every Guyanese, every citizen, for generations to come. In this new Guyana, we need all hands on deck. We need you, our qualified graduates, to be the builders of this new economy. We need you to be audacious and for you to bring fresh ideas to the table. As we look to 2030 and beyond, our vision for Guyana demands more than just economic growth. It demands shared prosperity, inclusion, and sustainability. That means all of us together must rise to the challenge. Think about this. In the years to come, we're expecting Guyana to cater to more than 3 million people moving through our economy. That's not a small feat. This means that we need systems, structures, and infrastructure to support this development. It means we need more teachers, engineers, doctors, lawyers, economists, sociologists, scientists, artists, and entrepreneurs. We need all of you, whatever your field, whatever your discipline, to play your part. The golden age of Guyana is within reach, but it is you, our graduates, who will take the controls and help steer us there. You're the ones that we're counting on to be in the cockpit of this great transformation. You're the ones we're counting on to make the dream of shared prosperity a reality. We have high expectations for you, and we know they're not misplaced. You're shown by reaching this point that you have what it takes. But let me say this as plainly as I can. Your country needs you. You're qualified and trained, and that privilege comes with responsibility. Yes, today is a day of celebration, but it is also a call to action. Guyana needs each of you to contribute to help build a stronger, more resilient, more inclusive economy that will not benefit just this generation, but generations to come. So as you step forward today into new challenges and new opportunities, I urge you to take up this call. Bring your talents, your passions, and your innovative spirit to the forefront. Let your skills and ideas shape the future of Guyana. Let your determination and drive help us lay a foundation for a nation that can stand tall among the best in the world. As you leave here, take pride not only in what you've achieved, but in what you're about to do. This is a moment of enormous promise for Guyana, and you're the heart of it. Know that our country believes in you and has great faith in your ability to lead us forward. As you step out into this new chapter, I urge you to make the most of what the future holds. Those who will follow in your footsteps, thousands more who will have the opportunity to learn, grow, and aspire, will do so thanks to the free education at the University of Guyana. And you too will benefit from a complete write-off of your tuition fee, the loan write-off. This free education is a demonstration of the government's commitment to ensuring that every Guyanese have access to world-class education, and every Guyanese must have an equal opportunity of earning a degree, a diploma, or a certificate from the University of Guyana. The commitment of free education is not an end in itself. It is the vehicle through which we open doors and expand access for all, but with a resolve to set world-class standards in tertiary education. Freeness must never be a reason to lower standards. It should be the platform that elevates them. So go forward and prove that the future of Guyana is bright with graduates who are not only educated, but empowered to set new benchmarks for excellence. Today, my friends, you must also understand that you are graduating and you're going to work in a very different world where AI, the information set, access to information, accuracy of information must be carefully examined and analyzed. Because you will be making decisions as managers, as workers, as supervisors, based on information and based on facts that sometimes are generated with his own ulterior motive and narrative. That is why you have been trained as graduates to be analytical, so you can decipher facts from fiction, so that you can make decisions based on reality and understand the context of the environment in which you're operating. You must be that positive light. You must not let history shape your thinking. History is important in giving us an understanding of how we act and behave and make decisions. But sometimes we have to use the opportunity that is before us to write our own history, to chart our own way. And one of the ways in which you can create your own mark in our beautiful land is by embracing each other under the umbrella of One Guyana in building a stronger, more vibrant and sustainable country. Congratulations once again to each and every one of you. Enjoy this moment, embrace the future, and remember, Guyana needs you and there is no limit to what we can achieve together. Thank you and God bless all of you.
We thank His Excellency for his congratulatory message to the graduates and to us in the university community. Chancellor, an important and valuable part of the university's ecosystem is and continues to be its alumni. And this morning, Chancellor Ms. Somati Saranje, from the graduating class of 2004, 2009, and 2019, the interim president of the University of Guyana Alumni Association from the Berbice campus, will bring brief alumni words of wisdom. Let us welcome Ms. Saranje, please.
Well, as the saying goes, when it's nice, you do it twice. And I can't remember the rest of it because I did it 3 times. And if given the opportunity, I plan to increase those years, all right? Good morning, everyone. All protocols being observed. On behalf of the Berbice, Georgetown, Toronto, Washington, and London chapters, I congratulate every graduate for this remarkable achievement. Today marks not just the end of your academic journey, but the beginning of a new chapter filled with endless possibilities. You've worked hard, you overcame challenges, and showed resilience. As alumni, we are proud to welcome you into our community. As our president says, and he's challenging you, and he said he has high expectations of everyone. As University of Guyana graduates, we therefore challenge you to go out there and make an impact. Apply your knowledge and skills to address local challenges. Engage in community projects. Be entrepreneurs. Be actively involved in policy development. Become mentors. Educate your fellow citizens. Get involved in research and development. Become advocates for the truth, your values and beliefs, and for the University of Guyana. Education is a foundational element that uplifts entire communities and creates lasting positive change. As alumni, you are joining thousands of other alumni who are contributing significantly to Guyana's progress and working towards the development of UG. As an alumni association, we are ready to engage with you and we welcome you on board. Join us as we invest in the developmental efforts of the University of Guyana, as we seek to continuously promote UG as an intellectual and cultural center for excellence locally, regionally, and internationally. We look forward to a relationship with mutual support. As we would like you to stay connected with the association, we want to keep you in the loop of what's happening at UG with the Alumni Association, and we also want you to share your impact with us. Remember that the skills and knowledge gained here will serve you well in the future. Embrace every opportunity and remain curious. We look forward to seeing the impact that you will have on the world. Please do visit the website ugalumnipride.com and sign up for the chapter of your choice. Congratulations once again and welcome to UGAA. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ms. Suranje. The moment has arrived. The moment that we have all been waiting for, the presentation of our graduates. Chancellor, permit me to give the final instructions to our graduates. They are not yet graduates. They will only be graduates after you pronounce the conferral words. So my instructions are, as you are called and you enter the stage, receive the Chancellor with your token certificate. You are to return in your place and remain standing until I invite the Chancellor to confer the degrees. If you have left and you are not to leave, you would have missed the most important part of the legal and the solemn and important part of your conferral. So those are my instructions. I'm glad that I didn't have to deal with you in the classroom, but I'm dealing with you now, so you are to remain. Having done so, Chancellor, it is now my pleasure to ask the graduating class for 2024 from the College of Medical Sciences to stand. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduating class from the College of Medical Sciences will now be presented to the Chancellor. Chancellor, I now call on Dr. Cecil Boston, the Dean of the College of Medical Sciences, to present to you, sir, these graduates who have satisfied the prescribed academic requirements for the awards of certificates, degrees, and postgraduate qualifications. Please help me welcome Dr. Cecil Boston, the Dean, as he presents his students to you. Please welcome Dr. Boston.
Chancellor, I have the honor of presenting to you the candidates who have satisfied the requirements for the Doctor of Medicine, Ortho-Laryngology. Dr. Danielle Kappel. Dr. Karadish Chan. Chancellor, I have the honor of presenting to you the following candidates who satisfy the requirements for the Master of Public Health. Abalissa Stevens. Erica Verween. Chancellor, I have the honor of presenting to you the following candidates who satisfy the requirements for the Master of Medicine, Emergency Medicine. Dr. Erin Lewis. Dr. Evelyn Pluck. Chancellor, I have the honor of presenting to you the following candidates who satisfy the requirements for the Master of Medicine, Family Medicine. Dr. Alina Alfred. Dr. Melissa Adams. Dr. Yonel Armstrong Tucker. Dr. Melissa Chong. Dr. Martha George. Dr. Danica Powell Kendall. Dr. Sarah Scott. Dr. Dhanaraj Ramnandan. Dr. Chanel Tate Griffith. Dr. Inobong Yusinga. Yes. Chancellor, I have the honor of presenting to you the following candidates who satisfy the requirements for the Master of Medicine, Internal Medicine. Dr. Rishiram Dubraj. Dr. Hijaz Hatim. Yes. Dr. Valentina Sabido. Dr. Roshana Swears. Dr. Nalini Williams.
Chancellor, I have the honor of presenting to you the following candidates who satisfy the requirements for the Master of Medicine, Pediatrics. Dr. Ashley Craig. Dr. Finola Parmansingh. Dr. Tanisha Wilson. Chancellor, I have the honor of presenting to you the following candidates who satisfy the requirements for the Master of Medicine, Diagnostic Radiology. Dr. Angela Bowen. Dr. Julian Clemenson. Dr. Ileana Passad. Dr. Devendra Gurdial. Chancellor, I have the honor of presenting to you the following candidates who satisfy the requirement for the postgraduate diploma in anesthesia and intensive care. Dr. Sherda Shepard. Dr. Orlando Santoya. Chancellor, I have the honor of presenting to you the following candidates who satisfy the requirements for the Bachelor of Dental Surgery. Anisha Andrews, pass with distinction. Marian Hernandez, pass with distinction. Sadia Musahab, pass with distinction. Leah Farina, pass with credit. Sasha Ramsaran, pass with credit. Sajja Satar, pass with credit. Aticia Singh, pass with credit. Trishelle Veloza, pass with credit. Adriana Sanchez. Trisha Juris. Miss Cynthia Patterson. Chancellor, I have the honor of presenting to you the following candidates who satisfy the requirement for the Bachelor of Medicine, Bachelor of Surgery. Zawadi Collins, pass with distinction. Cherry Frank, pass with distinction. Rodwell Gibbons, pass with distinction. Leonardo Gobin, pass with distinction. Tamika Gordon, pass with distinction. Nicholas Howard, pass with distinction. Romario Abraham, pass with distinction. Bibi Farida Khan, pass with distinction. Favor Langevine, pass with distinction. Amisha Monlal, pass with distinction. Tia Myers, pass with distinction. Tanisha Mentor, pass with distinction. Atia O'Neill, pass with distinction. Shanice Phillips, pass with distinction. Leah Sharif, pass with distinction. Prita Smith, pass with distinction. John L. Stewart, pass with distinction. Safia Ali, pass with credit. Jillian Amos, pass with credit. Jelena Arjun, pass with credit. Tanisha Bess, pass with credit. Devendra Budu, pass with credit. Matthew Cameron, pass with credit. Daniqua Carter, pass with credit. Melissa Collins, pass with credit. Anika Kerbin, pass with credit. Latonya Darrell, pass with credit. Felina Dawalat, pass with credit. Brandy Esbrand, pass with credit. Alicia Harris, pass with credit. Naomi James, pass with credit. Ronaldo Magarel, pass with credit. Alicia Noble, pass with credit. Rashana Passad, pass with credit. Christine Rajnath, pass with credit. Kasian Sam, pass with credit. Nirvani Amisha Sugdio, pass with credit. Jada Curtis. Stefan David. Chancellor, I have the honor of presenting to you the following candidates who satisfy the requirement for the Bachelor of Science in Environmental Health. Amika Keane. Joseph Noons, pass with credit. Chancellor, I have the honor of presenting to you the following candidates who satisfy the requirement for the Bachelor of Science in Environmental Health, Environmental Engineering. Demisha McIntosh, pass with credit. Dante Tom, pass with credit. Mary Martin. Chancellor, I have the honor of presenting to you the following candidates who satisfy the requirements for the Bachelor of Science in Environmental Health, Food Safety. Abiola Shepherd, pass with distinction. Esther Alves, pass with credit. Melissa Ferguson, pass with credit. Chancellor, I have the honor of presenting to you the following candidates who satisfy the requirement for the Bachelor of Science in Environmental Health, Occupational Health and Safety. Angelique Adams, pass with credit. Chelsea Prasad, pass with credit. Chad LaRose. Chancellor, I have the honor of presenting to you the following candidates who satisfy the requirements for the Bachelor of Science, Medical Imaging. Adewini Kamabaj Richmond, pass with credit. Jubilita Figuera, pass with credit. Lois Fredericks, pass with credit. Noella Joe, pass with credit. Rushana Lal, pass with credit. Joanna Lovell, pass with credit. Mueva Dikuna. Chancellor, I have the honor of presenting to you the following candidates who satisfy the requirement for the Bachelor of Science, Medical Laboratory Science. Joshua Amin, pass with credit. Come see me. Ruth Canterbury, pass with distinction. Luana Barcoy, pass with credit. Kezia Barrington, pass with credit. Denelli Blair, pass with credit. Neil Hicks, pass with credit. Nelissa Kench, pass with credit. Armnath Narain, pass with credit. Lakshmi Narain, pass with credit. Kian Williams, pass with credit. Denisha Bamfield. Lorian Lewis. Brittany Park. Chancellor, I have the honor of presenting to you the following candidates who satisfy the requirement for the Bachelor of Science, Medical Technology. Melissa Ann Saunders. Joel Semple. Chancellor, I have the honor of presenting to you the following candidates who satisfy the requirement for the Bachelor of Science Medical Rehabilitation. Ariel Prasad, pass with distinction. Kimberly Blackman, pass with credit. Tyra McCalman, pass with credit. Kevin Mickle, pass with credit. Claude Mitchell, pass with credit. Beena Prasad, pass with credit. Charis Ritchie, pass with credit. Romani Sankar, pass with credit. Abian Saul, pass with credit. Marcia Scott, pass with credit. Ronette Albert. Joylyn Chase. Kevon David. Roshana Gordon. Chancellor, I have the honor of presenting to you the following candidates who satisfy the requirement for the Bachelor in General Nursing. Eureka Armstrong, pass with distinction. Letitia Bailey, pass with distinction. Elizabeth Ambleton, pass with distinction. Valio Griffith, pass with distinction. Adiola James, pass with distinction. Debbie Kisoon, pass with distinction. Sharon Rudy, pass with distinction. Charissa Stevenson, pass with distinction. Tiffany Charles, pass with credit. Oshanda Duke Leach, pass with credit. Candace James, pass with credit. Nikesi McDonald, pass with credit. Olia Savory, pass with credit. Taniqua Grosvenor Harris, pass with credit. Kelly Sonalal, pass with credit. Chancellor, I have the honor of presenting to you the following candidates who satisfy the requirements for the Bachelor of Science in Mental Health Nursing. Cindy Derrick, pass with distinction. Kurt Embrach, pass with credit. Chancellor, I have the honor of presenting to you the following candidates who satisfy the requirement for the Bachelor of Science Optometry. Shania Coolan, pass with distinction. Alima Ali, pass with distinction. Joel McCurchin, pass with distinction. Junalicia LaRose, pass with credit. Chancellor, I I have the honor of presenting to you the following candidates who satisfy the requirements for the Bachelor of Science Pharmacy. Safia Aziz, pass with distinction. Natish Baljor, pass with distinction. Tara Ganesh, pass with distinction. Chandradat Narain, pass with distinction. Fiona Payne, pass with distinction. Afia Ali, pass with credit. Imtiaz Ali, pass with credit. Tatiana Budan, pass with credit. Falana Daly, pass with credit. Vianney Ferreira, pass with credit. Azim Flats, pass with credit. Jitendra Prasad, pass with credit. Gabrielle Prasad, pass with credit. Kamala Ramlagan, pass with credit. Galena Reese, pass with credit. Rishma Sigobin, pass with credit. Jasmine Wilkerson, pass with credit. Zaire Yusuf, pass with credit. Amisha Ali. JD Blaze. Crystal Carroll. Buwandi Garbaran. Sadia Hassan. Tyra Hughes. Kajol Ramatar. Danica Reed. Carol Luke Edwards. Bibi Nafiza Salul. Chancellor, I'm honored to present to you the following candidates who satisfy the requirements for the pharmacy technician diploma, and this is the first batch of students in this program. Akesh Rajaram, pass with distinction. Nadine Reddy, pass with distinction. Carolyn Carroll, pass with credit. Brianna Carlett, pass with credit. Sion Edwards, pass with credit. Odessa Ramasindo, pass with credit. Denise Dorga. Ryan Hassan. DeAndre Patterson. Bibi Sophia Ramjohn. Destiny Sanko. Rebecca Razak. Ayana Semple. Chancellor, I have the honor of presenting to you the following candidates who satisfy the requirement for the Bachelor of Science Emergency Nursing. Vidya Kato. Alia Ross. Keisha Sullivan. Mike Walters. Nicole Albert. Chancellor, I now invite for the virtual presentation. College of Medical Sciences, Master of Public Health, pass, Shamiz Melissa Sagon, Shekinah Cecilia Stewart. Bachelor of Science Pharmacy, Imtaz Omar Ali, pass with distinction, Mariah Alicia Boone, pass with distinction, Natasha Rihanna Boone, pass with distinction, Bachelor of Science Environmental Health, Occupational Health and Safety, Shakweson Ronally McDonald, pass with credit, Bachelor of Science Medical Technology, pass, Jacqueline Anad Jones, Bachelor of Medicine, Bachelor of Surgery, Devon Christian Agard, pass with distinction, Pharmacy Technician Diploma, Shalon Tamika Tamisha Blake, pass with credit, pass, Rachel Mohan Ram. Chancellor, the administration of the College of Medical Sciences wishes to extend congratulations to all of our students who are graduating today and wish them well in their future endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Boston. Chancellor, I now request of you to confer on the graduates from the College of Medical Sciences their respective degrees, diplomas, and certificates. No, those are not behavioral sciences.
Ladies and gentlemen, by virtue of the powers entrusted to me under the University of Guyana Act and the statutes thereunder, I have the honor to confer on you the required certificates, diplomas, and degrees for which you have been presented. Congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates from the College of Medical Sciences for 2024, let's give them a lusty round of applause. I now invite the graduates from the college to be seated and to remain seated until the conclusion of our ceremony in order to maintain the solemnity of this occasion. So I thank all the doctors and all of the persons in the medical profession for your compliance, as we who are patients are required to comply with instructions. Chancellor, it is now my pleasure to invite the Consultant Dean from the College of Behavioral Sciences, Dr. Katisha Khan, to present to you those students from the college who have satisfied the prescribed academic requirements to graduate. May I invite the graduates from Cobres to please stand. And let us give them a big round of applause, please.
Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you the following persons from the first graduating batch who have satisfied the requirement for the award of the degree of Bachelor of Sciences in Psychology. Kwesi Brandt, pass with distinction. Maria Chung, pass with distinction. Tammy Daly, pass with distinction. Shaniva Jacobs, pass with distinction. Latoya Lopes, pass with distinction. David Lonk, pass with distinction. Shania Olson, pass with distinction. Manita White, pass with distinction. Talicia Ben, pass with credit. Sasha Dan Paul, pass with credit. Ganesh Deodat, pass with credit. Misha Goodchild, pass with credit. Felicia Raguba Ali, pass with credit. Melissa Pinero, pass with credit. Larissa Melise Montrose, pass with credit. Ayana Mickle, pass with credit. Anna Gafour, pass with credit. Shanifa Bentic, pass with credit. Dariana Williams, pass with credit. Kishawn Marshall, pass with credit. Hannah Jairaj, pass with credit. Nashiel Joe, pass with credit. Navita Prasad, pass with credit. Jonathan Singh, pass with credit. Dunita Siwacharan, pass with credit. Nishava Thompson, pass with credit. Becky Williams, pass with credit. Rehanna Ali. Whitney Cabral. Rashawn Haywood. Ronicia Niles. Orinthia Robertson Bishop. Ulysia Marks. Kevin Johnson. Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you the following persons who have satisfied the requirement for the award of the Diploma in General Psychology. Saida Baksh, pass with distinction. Kendora Marks Hercules, pass with credit. Tatiana Jones, pass with credit. Gabrielle Oliver, pass with credit. Devi Pachai, pass with credit. Camelia Dover, Jasmine Johnson. Brianna Kaulesa. Stacian Semple. Carissa Van Doyman. Rogelyn Branch. Chancellor, I have the honor to present virtually the following persons from the College of Behavioral Sciences and Research.
College of Behavioral Sciences and Research. Bachelor of Science, Psychology. Pass, Sylvester Sowan Prasad. Diploma in General Psychology, Richard Mark King. Pass with distinction. Pass, Giselle Ariana Gomes.
Graduates on reaching this incredible milestone, and a special acknowledgement to our first ever batch of BSc Psychology students. Today, we celebrate the culmination of your hard work and those who have loved and supported you and stood along you with this journey. Now, they say knowledge is power, and with great power comes responsibility. As you leave our campus as alumni of the University of Guyana, embrace the responsibility, knowing that you are entrusted with the knowledge, values, and friendships you've built here to make a positive impact on your country and on the world. Embrace the reality that you are the future of psychology in Guyana and in our region. Embrace the power you have to shape the world with integrity. Be kind to others and be kind to yourselves, remembering that true success is not defined by material gain, but through uplifting others and also nurturing your own well-being. As you chart your future, never forget that the legacy you leave behind is created not only with milestone achievements like this, but with everyday intentions and everyday actions. So UG grads, go forth and show them every day what you are made of, where you came from, and what you are capable of. At Cobras, we are immensely proud of you and excited to see all that you will accomplish. Congratulations, class of 2024. The future is yours.
Thank you so much, Dr. Katisha Khan. I now invite the graduates from the Institute of Human Resiliency, Strategic Security and the Future to stand. Chancellor, I call now on the Director of the Institute of Human Resiliency, Strategic Security and the Futures, Ms. Debbie Hopkinson, to present to you the graduates from the Institute who would have satisfied the prescribed academic requirements for the awards to which they will now be presented. Please help me welcome the distinguished Director of the Institute, Mrs. Debbie Hopkinson.
Thank you, and good morning. Chancellor, I have the most distinct and profound honor to present to you, on behalf of the Institute for Human Resiliency, Strategic and Security and the Future, the following persons who have satisfied the requirement for the award of the degree of Master of Science in Strategic Development Studies. Chancellor, I now present to you our best graduating student, staff of the University of Guyana. Miss Curly Bacchus, pass with distinction. Curly Latricia Monique Bacchus. Ira Rida Ali, pass with distinction. Onicia Bacchus, pass with distinction. Ariana Madre, pass with distinction. Adiola Anessa Ophelia Walcott, pass with distinction. Williana Cameron Tobin, pass with credit. Arisa Charles, pass with credit. Otto Valdemir Garcia, pass with credit. Ronette Hertzberger Murray, pass with credit. Joel Armando Green, pass with credit. Leota Farida King, pass with credit. Travis Trevor Morgan, pass with credit. Janelle Posad, pass with credit. David Joshua Prince, pass with credit. Kimberly Ann Alberts, pass. Chancellor, please permit me to give a special acknowledgement to Anita Baker, pass. Tricia Natasha Niles, pass. Sicharan Singh, pass. Nathan Frank Trotman, pass with credit. Chancellor, please, I have the honor of presenting to you virtually persons who have satisfied the requirements for the award of Masters of Science in Strategic Development Studies.
Institute for Human Resiliency, Strategic Security and the Future, Master of Science, Strategic Development Studies, Sherry Onika Jerick, pass with credit.
Thank you. Master Strategic Development graduates, today I share in the joy with you. According to the Chancellor, yours is the pedigree to continue to contribute to the reach and profile on the global stage of the University of Guyana. I wish to echo the sentiments so clearly expressed as the Honorable President Irfan Ali ended his congratulatory speech. Guyana needs you. The future belongs to you, and it's happening right now. You are now empowered and equipped with competencies to engage with strategic discussions and decisions, and to play your roles in Guyana's human and national security development. I charge you, therefore, in accordance with the words from our beloved 11th Vice Chancellor, Professor Paloma Mohammed, who said, take with you UG's fourth blueprint that calls on each of you to model for others not only your proficiency in your discipline, but in the integrity and deportment of your life. Congratulations to you all on behalf of myself and all the lecturers who imparted the knowledge and skills you now possess. In particular, Brigadier Lovell, Dr. Lee, Dr. Bisesar, Dr. Jarendra, Dr. Mariah, Professor Hinson, and Professor Passard. And I would like to say to you, go brand your leadership and make your environment your own. God bless you. God bless UG, and God bless Guyana. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Director. Chancellor, I have the honor of asking the graduates from Cobres to stand. Chancellor, I now present to you the graduates from Cobres and the Institute of Human Resiliency, Strategic Security in the Futures, and to request of you that you confer on the graduates their respective degrees, diplomas, and certificates.
By virtue of the powers entrusted to me under the University of Guyana Act and the statutes made thereunder, I have the honor to confer on the graduates their respective degrees, diplomas, and certificates for which they have been presented this day by their respective deans. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Chancellor. I now invite the College of Medical Sciences to stand. Ladies and gentlemen, for this third graduation ceremony of the University of Guyana Turkine campus, it is my honor to present to you the graduates from the College of Medical Science, from Cobres, and from the Institute of Human Resiliency. Please give them a big and tremendous round of applause. Thank you kindly. Please be seated. Chancellor, I now have the honor of announcing the select prize winners for the 2024 graduation exercise. One of the winners would be presented on stage this morning. The others will be announced. Chancellor, the President's Medal for the best graduating bachelor degree student from the School of Entrepreneurship and Business Innovation with a Bachelor of Science in marketing, our valedictorian with a competitive GPA of 4.0, Shaniza Prasad. Campus Award for the best graduating student at each campus other than the winner of the President's Medal. From the Division of Education and Humanities at the UGBC campus, specializing in mathematics education with a perfect GPA, Sherwin Nicholson, the winner of the campus award. The Chancellor's Medal. For the second best graduating bachelor's degree student in medical sciences, the Bachelor of Medicine, Bachelor of Surgery. And I'd like to invite the Chancellor to present this medal to the winner, Amisha Mohanlal, and to invite her to come on stage to receive the award, the Chancellor's Medal, for the second best graduating bachelor's degree student. Let's have a drum roll. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Amisha Monanal from the College of Medical Sciences, the second best graduating student. And the recipient of the 2024 Chancellor's Medal. Chancellor, I would now like to invite on stage the distinguished and esteemed Permanent Secretary in the Prime Minister's Ministry, who has been authorized and extended extraordinary and plenipotentiary powers to present the Prime Minister's award for the next award that I will receive. Let us welcome the Permanent Secretary, Mr. Alfred King, escorted by our dear Vice Chancellor, to the podium. The Prime Minister's Medal for the best graduating student in the School of Medicine, graduating with a perfect GPA of 4.0, and from the College of Medical Sciences with a Bachelor of Medicine, Bachelor of Surgery. It is my honor to announce the recipient and winner, Amisha Mohanlal. Let's welcome her. Who will be receiving the Prime Minister's Medal from the distinguished Permanent Secretary acting for and on behalf of the country's Prime Minister. Let us congratulate Amisha Mohanlal, the recipient of the Prime Minister's Medal, and to thank Permanent Secretary Alfred King for facilitating the presentation of this award. Let's give P.S. King a big round of applause for gracing us with his presence. The next medal, the Bachelor for the best graduating student with the degree in public management, the Prime Minister's Medal, that would be given on Saturday, tomorrow, a Bachelor of Social Science in Public Management, the winner, Adrienne McLean, from the Faculty of Social Sciences. The Pro-Chancellor's Medal for the best graduating law student at the University of Guyana, the 2024 winner with a degree in Bachelor of Laws on the Faculty of Social Science, Mr. Felipe Walker. Big round of applause. The Council of the University Prize for the graduating student who has attained at least a pass with credit and has made the greatest contribution in other areas of the university activities. The winner this year from the Faculty of Social Sciences and attaining a Bachelor of Social Science in Business Economics, Alicia Samaru. Let's give a big round of applause for Alicia, the winner of the council. The University of Guyana Student Society Award for the graduating student, other than the winner of the council's prize, who has attained at least a pass with credit and has made an outstanding contribution to other areas of the university. This year, we have joint winners of the UGSS Award. From the UGBC campus, with a Bachelor of Science in Management, Malisha Sagadea, and at the Turkine campus, from the Faculty of Social Sciences with a Bachelor of Social Science in Communication Studies. Shaquan Gill, joint winners with Malisha Sagade, the University of Guyana Student Society Prize. The next award, the K. Juman Yassin Sports Award, for a graduating student who has consistently participated at a very high standard in sports. For this K.A. Juman Yassin Sports Award, they are joint winners. From the Faculty of Social Sciences, Shaquan Gill, Bachelor of Social Science in Communication Studies, and from the Division of Social Sciences at UGBC, with a Bachelor of Social Science in Public Management, Keon Squires. Let's give them both a big round of applause as joint winners for this sports award, K.A. Juman Yassin. And finally, the Dennis Irvine Award for the student who has made the greatest contribution to the cultural life of the university. And for 2024, we have joint winners. From the Faculty of Natural Sciences, with a bachelor's degree in biology, Nathan Prince, and from the Faculty of Social Sciences, with a Bachelor of Social Work, William Richmond. Joint winners, Nathan Prince and William Richmond, the Dennis Irvine Award. Please, let's congratulate them. And that, Chancellor, concludes the announcement of the open awards. Chancellor, our penultimate item for this morning's convocation allow us to relax and be entertained by the sweet music of the Guyana Police Force Steel Band, giving us an appropriate musical rendition, Is We Own and Not a Braid of Gas. Let us welcome the Guyana Police Force Band, please. Congregation, please stand. I'll now ask the Chancellor to dismiss the congregation and will ask you to remain standing to allow the Chancellor's procession to lead us out of the auditorium along with dignitaries. So please, let's honor that request. And with those words, Chancellor, I do invite you to dismiss the congregation.
Thank you, Registrar. And before I do, can I say once again, thanks to all of you for joining us on this joyous occasion. And to the graduates, congrats, and this land really belongs to you. Thank you very much. And it is now my honor to bring the proceedings to an end and to dismiss the gathering. Thank you.
We'll have some music by the Guyana Police Force Band as the Chancellor's procession leaves the auditorium. Please remain standing.